You know it's time to sell your home, and now it's about not getting played. Your home won't sell just because you stuck a sign in the yard and hired someone with a nice headshot. If your agent is more afraid to hurt your feelings and not get hired than to tell you the truth, they're not going to protect your best interest or your equity. You don't need fluff, you don't need fake enthusiasm. You need someone who will tell you exactly what buyers really see and what's killing your equity. In this video, I'm breaking down 5 harsh truths about selling your home. Truths most agents won't say out loud because they're too busy trying to keep you happy instead of helping you win. If you're thinking about selling soon, you need to hear this before you lose money, waste time, or get blindsided by feedback buyers give that your agent was too scared to say to your face during your listing appointment. Let's start with your first 7 days on market. That's not your debut, it's your entire moment. If your listing doesn't grab attention in that first week, you're not launching, you're lingering. And lingering listings don't get top dollar. They get low balls and awkward conversations about price drops. See, the most motivated buyers, the ones ready to pull the trigger, are watching new listings like hawks. They've seen what's out there. They're just waiting for something fresh to hit. And when it does, they move fast. But if your home doesn't pop, if it's priced wrong, staged wrong, or photographed like a Craigslist ad, those buyers won't circle back. They'll just move on. And here's the kicker. Every day your home sits, buyers start wondering, why hasn't it sold yet? And the longer it lingers, the more leverage they have and the more money you lose. So, no, the market isn't hot or cold, it's strategic, it's calculated. In the first week, it's everything. So, let's talk about what actually drives that early momentum: the visuals. Photos and video aren't the cherry on top. They are your first and only chance to get a buyer in your home. Most buyers, their first walkthrough isn't at your house, it's on their phone, on their computer, and they're scrolling through Zillow on their couch between soccer drop offs and dinner prep. And in 3 seconds, they've made up their mind: is this a maybe or a hard pass? That's how fast it happens. 3 seconds. Bad lighting, blurry shots, a toilet seat up in the primary bathroom, gone. Swipe left, never to return. And I know what you're thinking, but the home looks great in person. That's not the point. Buyers don't schedule showings based on potential, they schedule based on presentation. That's why your cousin with a drone doesn't get to shoot your listing, and why your agent better be hiring a real photographer, not snapping iPhone pics on the way out the door, because guess what? That phone photo might be the reason your home has been sitting for 18 days or 18 months with zero offers. Professional photography, clean composition, sharp editing. If your home isn't being marketed like it's a big deal, buyers will assume that it's not. So if your agent shows up with a for sale sign and a cell phone and you don't have a marketing plan, you've got a liability. And if that's made your stomach drop a little, it might be time to reach out. If you're buying or selling in the Atlanta area, I'd love to help you directly. And if you're anywhere else across the country, I've got a network of experienced agents I can connect you with, agents who actually know what they're doing. Just head to gahomehub.com or go to the link in the description and download my free seller playbook. Then I will personally reach out so we can get started today. Now, let's talk about harsh truth number 3. No one wants your stuff. You've got great taste, okay? You've made your home your own. You've got travel photos, kids' art, that antique dresser from Aunt Carol. I get it. It's personal. It's home. But here's the truth. When you list your house, it's not your story anymore. It's about helping buyers see their story. And that gets hard, really hard, when your story is everywhere. Let's say you got a home office with motivational quotes, stacks of books, and your kid's science fair volcano on the desk. That space isn't reading functional home office, it's reading someone else's life. Your cozy reading nook with a big chair, 3 throw blankets, and 2 side tables, to a buyer, that's just a corner that feels tight. Buyers aren't emotionally connected to your stuff. They're trying to emotionally connect to the space. And when the space is full of your personality, they can't imagine their own. And hey, I'm not saying strip the place bare like you're entering the witness protection program. I'm just saying edit. Your home should feel warm and welcoming, not like a museum of your greatest hits from the past 2 decades. Because the moment a buyer walks in and thinks, wow, this feels like their home, you've already lost them. They should walk in and think, this could be our home. So, yes, declutter, yes, depersonalize, and yes, pack early because you're not just getting your house ready to show, you're getting ready to go. Now, we need to talk about who markets your property. Hiring the first agent you meet because they seemed nice is like marrying the first person who said you were cute. Sure, it feels good in the moment, but are they actually the right person to protect your biggest financial asset? You need someone who can sell, not just smile and nod. And that starts with interviewing at least 3 agents in person at your house and ask real questions. Don't just ask, how fast do you think it'll sell? Ask questions like, how will you market my home beyond the MLS? Ask me questions like, can you walk me through what buyers will love and what they will hate? You need to ask questions like, what do you think my home is really worth in this current market? And listen, if I'm one of those 3, you should still interview 2 more because this decision deserves options. You should never feel pressured into listing with anyone. And here's why. If an agent pressures you just to win your listing, what happens when an offer comes in that isn't in your best interest? Are they going to fight for your equity or just pressure you again? You want truth over flattery, strategy over small talk, and most of all, someone who can walk you through your home, point out what matters, and show you how they're going to bring you results and not regrets. Because the right agent isn't just listing your home, they're launching it. And now for hard truth number 5. You love your home. I get it. You've hosted holidays there, watched your kids grow up, maybe even poured your own sweat equity into every corner of the home. But here's the truth: buyers don't care about your memories, and they definitely don't care about how much you need to make. They care about value. And value is based on right now, not what your neighbor got last year or what you paid in 2016. It's easy to fall into the trap of pricing emotionally. I need to walk away with X. I think it's worth more because of what we put into it. But real talk, emotions don't close deals. Market data does. Overpricing your home by even just a little kills your momentum right out of the gate. You won't get strong offers. You'll attract bargain hunters. And worse, you'll help sell the home down the street that was priced right. And the longer you sit on the market, the more buyers start to wonder what's wrong with the home. But when you price correctly from day one, that's when you get chances at multiple offers. That's when buyers compete, and that's when your equity is protected. It's not about pricing low, it's about pricing smart to position your home as the obvious choice in your price range. So when it's time to list, don't price from emotion, price from strategy. Because this isn't just about what your home meant to you, it's about what it means to the market today. And that's the difference between sitting and selling. So remember, if you're selling your home, you don't need fluff. You need facts, a strategy, and someone who's not afraid to tell you the truth, even when it's uncomfortable. Whether you're in the Atlanta area or across the country, I can help you navigate that process or connect you with someone in my trusted network who will. Just go to gahomehub.com or go to the link in the description, download my free seller playbook, and I will reach out directly to you. I'm Ben Dings, and I'll see you next time.